Hello, hello. My name is Lisa Fuller, and I am your Ambassador Diamond. I'm so excited for you because if you're watching this video right now, it means you're a brand new distributor with It Works Global, and it means that you have decided to take a leap of faith and jump into this crazy wrap business and see where it takes you. That's exciting because I know over the last 4.5 years where it's taken myself and my husband, and I know where it's taken so many other people on our team, and I know what's in store for you if you stick with this. So before we get going, what I would love to do is share a little bit about my story because gosh, I'm just getting to know you and meet you, and I can't wait to meet you in person and hear about your story and why you decided to get into It Works. And so I want to share mine with you now. So 4.5 years ago, I got started with this crazy wrap business. Let's rewind a year before that happened. My husband and I were suffering in the economy in 2009. He lost his job in construction. I was waiting tables. I was a waitress for 25 years. That's all I had ever done. I had never done anything else but wait tables. That wasn't the grand plan of my life. I thought I was going to do something amazing and great. And one day I woke up and I was 37 years old with 5 children and still waiting tables. A lot of you watching this are probably like, yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. I think we have grander things and then life happens and it beats us down and we realize maybe we can't do more. I didn't go to school. I wasn't great at school. High school, I barely graduated from, and I knew that college just wasn't for me. So, in order to get a good job and make lots of money, you have to go to college, right? So, waiting tables, I guess, I knew I couldn't sit behind a desk. That was not me, unless I'm going to make a video like this, but that was not me. So, here we are, and he loses his job, and I think that I can handle it. I got us, family of 7. I'm just going to pick up more hours at work and waiting tables. Well, I was there all the time. I would get there at 10:30 in the morning, do the lunch shift, then do the dinner shift, and it was a bar restaurant, so I would be there till 2:30 in the morning most nights. I was working at least 60 hours a week. I stopped seeing my kids for over a year. It stunk. And during that time, I was making enough to get us by, but not enough to keep what we had. We ended up losing our house foreclosed on. We ended up losing our vehicle. We were down to one car, and it was the crappy car. They took the good car. The crappy car was the one that was paid for, and it was the one that none of the windows rolled down, and it had no air conditioner, and it was this beat up Chevy Venture, and it was horrible. My kids were so embarrassed to go inside of it. They never wanted me to drive to take their friends' places. I was allowed to drop them off, but not take everybody everywhere because they were embarrassed. I would have been too. And that's where we were, living paycheck to paycheck, bill collectors calling, borrowed money from everybody we could think of. We were out of options. And that's when a girl walked into my work and started talking about this crazy wrap. And I was not interested at all. I thought it was the biggest load of crap in the world. I thought there's no way there's a product that does this. There's just not even a possibility that there's a product out there that does what they say this wrap is going to do. And if there was, I would know about this, right? Like the whole world would know about this thing. So I was not interested, but a girl that I worked with was interested and she signed up to do this. And I started getting curious because she started wrapping people that were working, people coming into work, and I started seeing their pictures. And it was starting to make me more curious because there was differences in those pictures. And I wanted one, but I didn't have the money for one. And graciously, she ended up giving me one. I ended up taking it home. In 45 minutes, I actually got bigger in the wrap. So if any of y'all are watching this and you got bigger with your wrap, that's okay. It's working. If whether you get bigger or smaller in 45 minutes, it means it worked, right? Something just happened and you did nothing. So I didn't know at the time that that wasn't a bad thing. I threw it away and thought, I'm not telling anybody in the world about this fat patch. I went about my business, but 3 days later, 72 hours after I had wrapped, I went to put my tight jeans on, the ones that were always really snug up here, and my love handles would hang over the side. And those jeans buttoned. I didn't have to lay on the bed and like jump up and down to get them on. They just slid right up. And I thought, oh my gosh, that crazy wrap thing, it worked. Went and got the measuring tape and measured myself, and I was down 12 inches from my bloating that happened. So showed my husband, and that's when this crazy wrap thing, this dream of ours started. He saw my results and literally lost his mind. He said, oh my gosh, we're going to be rich. We're going to be rich. It was the first thing out of his mouth. He said, oh my gosh, if this can do this for other women, we will be rich. Like, can we do this business? You got to find out. And I looked at him and I told him, you're nuts. There is no possible way in a million years that I'm going to sell anything. I had friends that sold things. They didn't make any money. And I didn't want to be one of those creepy people calling my parents and calling my friends saying, please buy something from me. I'm just not a salesperson. So it was something that I was like, no way. I want more of them. They're cool, but there is no way I'm selling this thing. Well, he started doing some research, found some awesome things out about this company and about timing and how this is the real deal. Like, we needed to get involved. And he talked me into it. And how did he do that? He said something that I think will resonate with every single person watching this. He said, if we do not do something different, nothing different's going to happen. If we don't try this, where are we going to be in a year? We're going to be still where we are right now, if not worse. And it clicked with me. I thought, you know what? We are doing nothing to change our life. It's getting worse and worse. What do we have to lose? And that's what he said. We jump in, we try it, we make no money, so what? How are we worse off than we are right now? But what if we did? But what if? So I jumped in, still working 60 hours a week with 5 kids, and ran with this business. First month, made $600 paycheck, was floored. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, I made money and I didn't have to carry stock and deliver things to people's houses and everything I thought this was, it wasn't. So by month 7, we got our biggest check that I've ever seen in my entire life. I was afraid to cash it because I thought, is this going to keep coming? And I took a bigger leap of faith than even joining this business, and I quit my job and went all in with It Works 7 months into this business and have not looked back since. It's changed our entire lives. We just made the Millionaires Club this year. In less than 4 years, we've made $1 million in this business. Gosh, you guys, if you're watching this right now, you can do this business. You are me. I am you. I am not anybody special. I still don't even know what I'm doing. I am winging it. I'm joking, but I really don't. I'm still learning every day. I've never done a business like this before, and I'm telling you that if you stick with this business and give it 3 to 5 years, if you stick with it and don't give up on yourself, don't quit, keep going, I promise you, you will be in a different spot than you are right now. Your life is going to change. So if you're here right now, you're here for the 10 training videos. Yay! These 10 videos are going to change your life because they're going to give you every single little bit of information that you need to grow your It Works business, to be successful. We have put these together so that you don't have to make mistakes that we made before. We are putting these together so that you know exactly what to do to grow your business, and it is as easy as we say it is in these 10 videos. The cool part is you're going to get to meet some amazing leaders on my team. You might recognize some of them because they may just be your upline leader. They are my leadership council. They're amazing women, and they are each going to do a video for you so you don't have to hear me the entire time. But we're going to get you some great information. You're going to hear about how to do expos and events, how to blitz, which is our major way of building this business. You're going to hear about quantity versus quality. You're going to hear about social media. You are going to hear tips and tricks on just about everything that you can imagine right now. So what I want you to do is this. I want you to take notes, and I want you to write down anything you do not understand, anything that you need clarification on. And after you are done watching all the videos, I want you to take those notes and I want you to get on the phone with your upline or the person that sent you to these videos, and I want you to get all your questions answered, because we want no stone unturned. We want you to understand completely what you're getting into, and we want to help you. That's what we're here for. You are never bugging us. We are your uplines, and we're here to help. We want to see you succeed. So with that being said, I can't wait till you watch video 1, which is going to be me discussing how to get your business started. So thank you again for listening. Welcome to the training videos. Welcome to the team. I'm so excited for you, and let's get started.